Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Jurassic World Evolution. We are here in our Dilophosaurus enclosure right now. Hello. None of them have names yet. If you have any ideas for names for these little guys, I will just show you all of their skins right quick. We didn't really have a look last time. We have this... this is the wetland pattern Dilophosaurus. This is a basic pattern Dilophosaurus. Here is the Savannah pattern Dilophosaurus, which is very pretty if you ask me, like a little zebra. Like a little zebra. And finally, somewhere in here, somewhere, we should have the... there she is. The Taiga pattern Dilophosaurus. Kind of got some green frills going on there. So today what I actually wanted to do was build a sauropod enclosure just here. I have extended the lake round just a bit, just put the tour around so we can start the fence round about here and kind of have it fill up this area along here. So like I said before, we're just going to use the jeep track as kind of like a border for where the water starts and ends. So let's just dive straight into placing down fence. I'm going to go for heavy steel, I think. Such a big, lumbering dinosaur. I don't know what kind of sauropod I actually want to put in quite yet. I haven't really thought that far ahead. Something big though. For sure, something big. So let's just go straight around. And just like we did before, follow around the fence. Just connect it up there. And let's actually get rid of that for a second and try that again just to make that look a bit more curved this time. There we go. Let's just go in with some trees here. And like that island bit there. There we go, so we're going to have this tool and it's going to need to come round to just here. We may have to make some adjustments on the fence there. I think it's going to have to come round and come straight to work. Like, where does the... There we go. I'm actually just going to delete that and then we'll work out how it's going to come around as we go. So let's go ahead and edit the path, edit tool route. And we're just going to come straight in through here. Work our way around. Come in, back through that gate. And then reconnect. Okay, so that sorts out that pathway. That actually means that our tour is technically open, even though there isn't really anything to see right now, so I sure hope no one does try and poke in to have a little ride. I'm sure someone will, though. It doesn't look very good on the grass, so what I'm going to do is actually... on the sand even, so what I'm actually going to do is make sure we have a nice... it blends in really well with the dirt, so I'm going to go ahead and put just dirt all the way around and then splatter it with grass here and there. I think that's the best way of doing it. Go ahead. Put in a few little blobby blobs of grass. Awesome. So let's see what we can do in terms of, I think probably just a regular old viewing gallery is the best option. Like one on each side. That's not gonna work. I have to come out just a teeny bit more, so I think what I'm gonna do is just delete that and re-come around. There we go. Well, actually, I think... yeah, let's pull right the way out here. Okay, so that's our full circle around the lake done in terms of the path. We just need to make sure that all of the different viewing platforms and such still connect up to the path. So I think all that leaves that's not finished is the monorail station, which I can actually wrap up and do now. What I'm gonna do is put it right here. And then kind of have paths coming either side of it. Or like maybe doing a circle around it. Let's go for a circle around it. Okay. And we'll have like enclosures and stuff in here. Come on, trees. Pick it up. This just be forest here, just nice, dense, thick forest. Right. This is coming along quite nice. I'm gonna want to see if we can get any trees to appear in here. No, just plants. Oh, here we go. Now can we...
The station has opened and guests will be arriving shortly.
I write it. Yes. So we'll definitely have, when we've got animals in it, we'll go around. We'll go around when we have all of the animals in the enclosures, okay? Okay. First of all, I need to make sure that we have a gate. Oh, look at it going around. Big old tour trucks. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish the monorail track. I'm wondering, should I like go... I really want to just kind of bring it over the lake, but we do already have a jeep tour going over the lake. Maybe for now... No, we're gonna ignore it for now. I'm gonna deal with it later. I'm gonna deal with it some other time. For now, let's release our Spinosaurus. I wanna look at this big old girl. This big girl. Oh, look at her. Yes. You gonna give us a roar? Are you gonna give us a roar? Hello. It is good to meet you too. Okay, awesome. So let's go ahead. Get hold of our ACU helicopter. Knock her out. Just knock her straight on out. She may want more grassland. When she's in this enclosure, she may think that's too wet for me. In which case, we'll just give her a few more islands. But I also want... hold on. Hold on now. Let's fix this. There we go. So we may just give her a few more islands. That will probably make her a bit happier. So while we're at it, I'm gonna go ahead... What kind of Parasaurolophus do I want? Do we just want to get a regular old Parasaurolophus? Or do we want to get a Centausaurus? Or do we want Maiasaura? I quite like the idea of having Maiasaura and Montosaurus type dinosaurs myself. I think I'm gonna go for Maiasaura. I think Maiasaura are very, very cute. So let's go for them. We can always give them some little friends. As always, we'll have one of each different skin just to spice things up. And won't worry too much about the other modifications we can do on them right now. We'll just go ahead and get some regular old Spinosaurus in. And before things go horribly wrong, let's get hold of the transport teams and we'll put the Spinosaurus into its respective enclosure, which is this nice big ol' lake here. Hopefully she likes it. We can only hope. Meanwhile, I want to go ahead and put down some vibrant plant life in this little spaces here. Yes. See how that looks. There's some nice pretty flowers while people are walking around. The spaces are just so much bigger when you get up close. You actually see how many guests are on these pathways.
Transportation in progress.
There are just so many people. Does it tell you how many people are in? Let's check our rating actually. Our shopping rating has gone down. Our food rating has gone down a bit. There's no overcrowding. Capacity's fine. It is really just our dinosaur rating we need to work on. For some reason, why do we got welfare penalty? What's going on? That's probably one. Okay, they're fine. They're all fine. You're fine. You're all fine. Yes, literally just us, our big old Spinosaurus. She really boosted our rating though, which is awesome. We do need to work on a bit of a variety though. I might have to get her some opponents. Some opponents to fight, you know? Something to chew on. There she goes. She's so cute. Look at her. Maybe she should share her enclosure with a couple of berries or something. I think that'd be fun. I don't know what's her tolerance for other species. I don't know. I just don't know. It would just be nice just to have a mixed species kind of deal going on. I'm actually gonna, yeah, I think I'm gonna give this a bit more of a shoreline. Like just literally. Why is it obstructed? There we go. Just a little bit of a shoreline going on. What's going on here? Oh, it's like the fish feeder. The fish feeder's making it do that? Okay, that's fine. In which case, we will just have to work our way around it. There we go. That should do. Alright, let's get our Myosaurs out. Okay. Here we go. Hello! I do like their back stripes. I just think they're so pretty. Like, even the basic design is just so nice. Look at her. Oh, so nice she is. Right, let's make sure she has some feeders because I don't think there's any feeders in here yet. So we definitely want to make sure that she's got some feeders in her for her herd. She probably won't be the alpha because she doesn't have a skin, but we'll see who comes out. Probably the second one will end up being the alpha. Yes, Myosaurus. I think their stripes just make, no matter what their skin is, they just look nice. Don't worry, you'll be plenty happy and have a plenty good social group once you are in your enclosure. You'll have all the grass and the trees that you could want. Just all around, it's going to be a nice time for you. Let's see, is our Spinosaur in it yet? It's Jurassic tour. She in? She should be. There she is! And she does like the enclosure. So she doesn't like there to be other Spinosauruses in there, but she can deal with a pretty high population. So I think I'm gonna get her some Barry friends. Some little... or like Suchomimuses. I think just something that's like a crocodile. Something that's small and crocodile-like. I'm not sure what we actually have available to us. Maybe we don't have any of them. We have baryonyx available to us. That's it. Yeah, I definitely need to play this just a bit more to get hold of some of the other dinosaurs. But for now, let's get... And how many can I have? Oh, I don't want to have that many. Let's go for a step pattern, just to see what it looks like. I'm wondering, should I give it like a couple of defense attributes? Just because it's sharing its home with a big predator. I don't want you to get hurt. I'm sure if the Spinosaurus wanted to kill the baryonyx it would, but we'll just have to deal and see. Let's go ahead. Add task. From what I remember, you can like house small predators with large predators pretty well. So who's become the alpha? Oh, there isn't one? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get a second baryonyx. I'm just gonna get the basic skin because I'm not sure what it even looks like. Okay, so we'll get 2 berries to go and live in the enclosure with the Spinosaurus, and with any hope they will get along. We will just have to wait and see. And the next step would be... The map looks pretty cool. The next step will be to get some sauropods. And maybe they can share their enclosure with something. I'm not entirely sure what, because I'd want to do paleobotany with them. But, I'm not sure what. Sauropods and hadrosaurs, sauropod... But that said, they do feed from different feeders, so I don't think it matters. Because they're the only things that can feed from tall feeders. So maybe, you know what, I won't worry about it. I won't worry too much about who they can share with. Just a matter of they can share with someone. They're a very peaceful animal. Maybe they can live with parasaurs, you know, we have the Mayas in here and then parasaurs in with whichever sauropod we so choose to have. I'm not 100% on what I should have yet. Once we've got 3 hatching bays, let's go ahead and have a look. Maybe I should try and get the Dreadnoughtus. So I don't have that, and this is just a long friend. I basically have Diplodocus, Brachiosaurus, Camarasaurus. Those are my options. I think we've got quite a lot of new dinosaurs today, so I'm not going to get too wound up with who can go where at the moment. I'll play a little bit by myself to just try and get some more dinosaurs. That's really something I need to work on. That's something I've really neglected. I just don't play this game very much. It's not that I don't enjoy it, I just... I find like all the electricity and stuff and the micromanaging just so difficult. And I prefer playing it like this in Sandbox, where we can just do what we like. Don't have to worry about things like power outages. We can just build a beautiful, peaceful dinosaur park. That is the highlight of the game for me. We haven't checked up on our Triacanthosaurus in a while. Where is she at? Where is she? Where is she? She must be right underneath us, or hidden behind a tree. Oh, there she is! There she is. Oh, she's so tiny. I always forget how small she is. I always expect to see a much bigger dinosaur in here. But she really is not that big. Look at her. I'm gonna roll. You gonna roll? No, she's just going for a little while. Look at all the helicopters in the background. Goodness me. I quite like her enclosure with her moat and everything. I think it's quite nice. Just has a little moat. Nope, she really minds walking through water or anything. If she wanted to escape, she would, but she's happy. I think she's happy. I think she enjoys herself in here. Her little arms. Going for grabbing? You gonna grab you something? Like, imagine being in the hotel. Like, the view from the hotel, and you're just... Oh, look at all this. Look at all this. Like, it's saying your best view is of, like, the immediate area around it, but I think your best view is, like, over the lake. Like, look at that view over the lake you get. I mean, you can't really get to see anything regardless. You can see the Struthies. You can see the Struthies on the galleys really well. Anyway, let's go and get the berries out. Let's let the berries loose. Here they come. Roaring in. Yeah! No hesitation from them. The Spino had like a bit of dramatic flair, but she was like, no, 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 I don't need dramatic flair. I will just roar as loud as I possibly can. And she likes open plains for hunting, which isn't surprising. What's her next social group? Social group 1 to 2, yeah. So she can just have the one friend. Her one basic skinned friend. Here she comes. Yeah! You gonna give us a roar too? Here it comes. Very noisy. Alright, let's go ahead and get them tranquilized and moved into the enclosure with the Spinosaurus. How about the Mayas? Are they alright in here? Yeah, the Mayas seem pretty happy. I kind of do want to boost their population up though. I say boost their population, like put another kind of animal in here. I don't know, it looks... That doesn't look that empty. It looks okay. It looks alright to me. I think just because it's wide. I'm not sure. Maybe put the Spinosaurus next, just because they're cool looking. They're funky looking. They're funky looking friends. There they are, just all a bit limp and unconscious. I like doing little enclosures like this more, I think. With like little dinosaurs, but there aren't too many little dinosaurs, that's the only thing. A lot of what we have is quite big. Are they attacking? Are you attacking the fence, or are you just hanging out over here? I think they're just hanging out over here. But yeah, little enclosures like this are more, you know, just a bit of fun, I think. But there's so many people! So many people! Are you sure it's not overcrowded? Hotel. Park overcrowding 5%. Okay, it is a teeny tiny weeny bit. So I'm wondering if maybe we could have another hotel somewhere. I'm not sure where. Like, I feel like that would be an interesting thing. Like, you have different hotels in different corners and like one is more luxury than the other. I don't know if you can change that. No. Well, I noticed on the tour we could change that. I think I wanted to change it back from a luxury tour, actually. Yeah, I didn't want to make it a deluxe tour because I don't think... Oh no, loads of people use it. Okay. I think it's because I'm selling it for nothing. Okay, let's sell it as a standard tour for like $16. And get a few more stuff. Oh no. $17. There we go. So the idea being is they can hop into their Jurassic tour. They can hop in, and then I don't know if there's anything to see. It's not like in Zoo Tycoon where I could see a little path. 3 visible dinosaurs. I think that's right now, not so much. Okay, the number of tour trucks doesn't affect really anything. You have a pretty wide view range though, I mean look at that. Unfortunate thing being that don't really have much of a way to kind of encourage the Spinos and the Barry onto land unless I put like a meat feeder on there, but I think they'll probably prefer the fish. Like if I go check out large Piscival, I think they're always gonna prefer to go fishing. Which really makes sense. It makes sense that they would prefer fishing. Okay, so the fish feeders don't actually automatically dispense, they just kind of have fish in them. And then they stop having fish in them. And she's eating from all of them. She's kind of had a little taste of all the fish that she can. Yeah! I wish there was a way of making the water deeper. You could have deep water so they could at least like swim, but that's okay. What can you smell? You got new friends coming in your enclosure? Are you gonna have some new friends? I think it's a good idea to have these viewing platforms because you can. So I think this is the only way you're really going to see the Spino, because in theory, these don't show you the Spino. You can't see. Can you? I don't think you can. No, I think what he's seeing right now, like this overlap, is like all of them combined. I just wish there was some way of knowing what your guests actually thought of the tours. I think to be able to get away with having a deluxe tour and having lots of people go on it is if you had... I'm gonna make it a value tour and just sell it for like 8. Because I think you could only get away with having a like higher rated tour is if you were seeing more dinosaurs regularly, and we're not really. I think the only way I would be able to do that, like I said, is to put a carnivore feeder over here, but I don't know if they'll really use it. I mean, we can try, we can just put it down like right here and we'll see if they actually use it or not, but I'm not sure they will. Let's put down some plant life. There we go. Oh, here they come.
Asset has been transported.
Just donking them in. The other one's coming down now. Let's see what they think. Panicking, thirsty. Okay, they seem fine with the actual layout of the enclosure. They don't have anything wrong with that. It's just a matter of seeing whether or not they can deal with living with the Spinosaurus or not. Because they might not. They might not be happy living with the Spinosaurus, and the Spinosaurus might just terrify them constantly. She is huge. She's very big. I would be scared of her too. You just gotta give her a good name. She's gotta have a good name. I need to go through and name everyone still. Alright. Okay, so Baryonyx 1 has already made herself the alpha. She's very pretty. Like her friend is very kind of pale, and she's like a much more saturated version. More reds and browns, but she's nice. I like her. They're enjoying their fish. They're enjoying their fish. Let's get in and have a little looky at them. Yes. They are. They're enjoying their fishes that I think they've just consumed all of. They've just consumed the last of the fishes. Yeah! Oh, I like you. I like you both very much. So I think with that, it's actually time to wrap it up for the day. I think we got quite a fair amount done. We've finished the sauropod enclosure, which we will fill up with something next time when I've taken a bit more time to unlock stuff. Hopefully we'll see. With my upload schedule, it doesn't give me like a super lot of time in between work and everything to actually go in and try and organize stuff, and I think next time we will populate it if we can. If not, if I haven't unlocked anything new, I'll just leave it unpopulated until I can. And what I'll do is work on a few of the smaller enclosures, maybe fill this up with a few more dinosaurs. I don't know, we'll give it a go, we'll see what we can do. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you for more next time. Bye bye.